Ever notice something strange? Why do astronauts coming back from space usually get carried out of the capsule? Looking all weak and wobbly, but back in 1969, when the Apollo 11 crew came back from the moon, they walked out like nothing happened. Standing tall, walking fine. Some people say, that doesn't add up. Could this mean the moon landing was fake? Just some Hollywood studio magic gone wrong? And here's where it gets even weirder nowadays. Astronauts coming back from the International Space Station, whether they're American or Russian, almost all of them have to sit in reclined chairs and get carried away. They can't even stand up on their own. That sure looks more like a real return from space, doesn't it? So what's the real deal here? Why could the Apollo astronauts walk just fine while others can't? Here's the key. They didn't stay in space that long. The Apollo 11 mission lasted just 8 days total, not enough time for all the nasty effects of zero gravity, what we call space sickness, to fully kick in. So yeah, space sickness is a real thing. It's not a sci-fi buzzword. It's something every astronaut deals with if they stay in orbit long enough. Let's break it down. There are 5 major symptoms of being in space too long. 1. Vestibular confusion, aka balance gone wild in Earth. Your inner ear helps you figure out up, down, left, right. That's how you stay balanced when walking or jumping in zero. Gravity. That system shuts down because there's no gravity to sense. So when you suddenly land back on Earth, it's like flipping on a power switch. It freaks out. You feel dizzy, disoriented, sometimes even nauseous. No way you're walking a straight line. 2. Muscle atrophy. Gravity is a personal trainer you can't escape on Earth. But in space, your muscles barely get used. Even with daily workouts, astronauts still lose strength, especially in legs and back. After 6 months up there, good luck standing without help. 3. Bone density loss. This one's scary. Space astronauts can lose up to 2% of their bone mass per month. Their bones get weak, fragile. Standing up on Earth can literally risk fractures. That's why they're laid out in special tilted chairs, spreads the body weight, reduces pressure on the bones. 4. Fluid redistribution. Ever seen photos of astronauts looking puffy-faced? That's not a good meal. It's fluid drifting upward in microgravity. Once they return, all that fluid drops back down. Legs swell, blood pressure goes crazy, and the body feels all kinds of off. Even standing still can be a challenge. 5. Immune system downgrade. On Earth, we're constantly fighting off bacteria, and our immune system stays sharp. But in space, it's a clean, sealed environment. No germs equals no training. By the time they get back, their immune systems are outdated. That's why returning astronauts often get isolated for medical monitoring. So, back to Apollo 11, they were only gone for 8 days. That's barely enough time for these problems to develop. Their bodies didn't suffer the way modern astronauts do. After 6 months in orbit. They could stand, walk, talk like normal, not because it was fake, but because they weren't gone long enough to break down physically. Bottom line, using they walked out too easily as proof the moon landing was fake doesn't really hold up. You can question history, sure, but don't ignore science to do it. To wrap this up, coming back from space and struggling to walk is 100% real. It's not bad acting, it's biology. The longer you're up there, the more your body changes. And that is what makes the difference, not some conspiracy.